We're closer to this 6,000. I'm at 5.6.
Oh, I've only had like 12 new bits.
You know what's going to be really bad, Kenny?
What's that?
See when you roll a d20 and then I just decide what the number is and just give you the shittest thing on it.
Hey, oh wait,
That's poor.
is the list no in order?
I mean it is, but you don't know the numbers.
Well, if it's in order, I do.
Oh no, I didn't send you the list in order.
Well, that's what I just asked and you said yes.
I'll just shuffle it.
Right, let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
We'll wait for the viewers to roll in.
Those viewers are all gone.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's 5.
There's 5. That's 5 of the
Where's
viewers.
fucking... Is it generic or genetic wolf?
Genetic wolf.
Genetic.
Oh, fuck's genetic wolf. Honestly, I'm more upset if they don't show up than Connor.
What's his missus called? Summon Shuriken Link.
Shuriken Link, that's the
Aye.
one.
Shuriken Link.
Hello guys. Just gonna give it a bit. Build up some people and I'll play the wee pre-roll. You know what? See if you guys actually do want to play as Hylian. I will limit if you guys want to decide what his character does for this session.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely.
Lewis, what are you thinking? Oh, did he just stab himself in the head? Oh no!
Oh no. Did he drop those gold earrings again?
I was actually thinking this last week that literally you defeated all those bandits. You got like really fancy earrings, and then you no longer have any fancy earrings.
That's it. I always feel bad, see, when you do, especially the looting thing.
Yeah.
If you run in and loot something and one goblin's got absolutely amazing shit.
Do you mean like the ambush where everyone else get a magical item and I get a decomposing fish head?
Well, to be fair, I can't really remember what my gem did.
It's
It's a water elemental. I can fling it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's a water elemental
Yes.
grenade.
Yeah.
That's a really good way of putting that. It's a water elemental grenade.
What? Why did you just slap me with an eggplant?
Oh, with an eggplant? That's sexual.
Because I felt like it.
What? What's Nightbot?
Nightbot's a wee auto moderator, but you can do I can remember how to do it.
Okay, I see what's happening here.
You can do one of them.
And then
rolled-
with a D100, it rolled a 7.
Yeah.
What a disappointing fucking end to that exchange.
Yeah.
51, I broke 50.
So how do you do that? Do you...
You just type in the chat, exclamation,
An
roll
exclamation
100.
mark.
And then you can do roll 20 as well.
Oh, hey, I'm fucking learning all this
Oh,
stuff.
Liam, it's just roll 20. You don't need to add the D.
Is it need to be one word?
Yeah.
Oh, Liam just not won it.
Oh, Liam, that means you need to gift 50 subs.
It's in the rules.
Not
Liam,
really.
that's
The unwritten rules.
Where's my fucking roll? I feel left out now.
Oh, aye, what is your roll?
What have I done wrong?
Nightbots just went, no. A minute,
Nah, bro.
Look, Nightbot, nat one, then just left. That's it. Just gave up for the night.
Oh, Victoria, is that a nat 20?
Victoria gets it. Oh, for fuck.
Oh.
That means you have to give her subscription money back. In
Ah,
Oh,
what a gem.
Liam.
What a gem. Honestly, you didn't have to, but you did.
Yeah,
So,
fair play.
yeah, so chat, you'll also see that there's channel points now. Where you can redeem certain things. So currently we have ask a character a question, which you can ask one of these lovely gents a question which they will answer in character.
not Hylian for tonight.
Yeah, not
Unless
Hylian
you
for
really
tonight.
want to fuck up his character.
If you ask Hylian a question tonight, I'll answer them, and everything I say is canon. So,
Oh, how much is a question?
1,000.
Oh, I can ask 6 questions. We could.
Oh, you
fuck
did not
him
get
up.
6,000, did you?
There's
I
no
don't-
fucking way I'm going to remember who has paid for it. If somebody asks me a question in that, I'm going to answer it. And it's just going to ruin your whole gift giving of questions.
Yeah. So as Victoria's just said, 6,000 channel points gets you a magic item. Now, I tossed and turned with all of this, like with the magic item,
Bet you did.
but then I decided what I'd do is I'd write out the full list of magic items. I'm working on a D100 of magic items, so 100 magic items that you'll roll for. I've got 40 written so far, so I've just condensed that to a D20. So for tonight, if you get 6,000 points, you redeem it, you roll a D20 in chat, and whatever you land on is the magic item they're getting. Now, I'll warn you, not all of these magic items are great.
Yeah.
Some of them.
It's D&D.
Like, some of them are great, but some of them are just fucking stupid, to be honest. But that's D&D. It's just a laugh. So
Yeah, exactly.
you can also grant a player inspiration. So absolutely play favourites.
I will.
I'm worried
Absolutely.
about what the magical bar of soap would do.
You drop it magically.
It's magically slippery.
It's costly, you always have to pick it up.
It actually just makes everyone else drop the soap.
But you can never pick it up.
Oh, my screens just all went black. Why did my screens go black?
Because you need another monitor.
Going. I had two
Oh, yeah.
ready.
So
Oh, it came back.
inspiration allows us to re-roll, but the magical bar of soap, I don't know.
You can do other stuff with inspirational, can you not?
Not that
You just
I
get
know.
another roll on a d20. Like, it just basically you can use your inspiration. If you roll like a nat 1 on a, like, oh my god, what's it called? An athletics check to jump a gap, you can.
So it's effectively like rolling with advantage on anything you want it to be.
Yes, aye, that's what inspiration does.
Shane at corner.
Anyway,
Nightbot's nothing to do with us. Oh, you can also create an NPC. I haven't mentioned that.
this is the one that
Yeah.
this is my favourite one personally.
Yeah, definitely.
If you do the create an NPC, all I need is a name, a description, and like a personality trait. Like, see if they're just a grumpy old adventurer who hates other adventurers because he can't do it anymore. Like Thighbrush.
No, we're talking about your character, Lewis, not you.
I was going to say I gave my my explanation and my character thing.
So yeah, that's really more for me. Is that just gives me something to improv. Like, if you guys create a character at the next logical point that this character might show up, I will incorporate your characters into the scene, as it were. Yeah, I think that's everything I need to talk about.
Yeah, so I think you've covered all the
Oh,
rewards.
that's one other thing. Next Friday, which we'll talk about this at the interval as well, and probably at the end. Next Friday,
Yeah.
we're probably going to be missing a week. Because, as you can see from these boxes here, I'm moving house. Get the keys next Friday, so yeah, I'll have to skip that week. That also means the subscriber one-shots are probably going to be delayed a little bit. But as soon as I've moved and got everything set up, internet and everything, that's the first thing I'm going to focus on, is getting the subscriber one-shots set up.
So what he's saying is he's taking your money, taking your subscriptions, and he's like, fuck all,
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
and he's moving house with that money.
Yeah, I'm fucking running. Anyway, without further ado, I guess we'll just get down to it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Here we go. So, yous have just finished shopping at Lion Shield Costas. I believe Thighbrush bought some armor. Sorry, I had desktop audio muted for the recap.
Oh, aye, thanks, Leo.
Arno, in the rush of everything, just forgot to spend any of his money. Hylian,
I repaired my shirt. I got a new shirt.
He forgot to
Hylian,
spend all of his money because he's frugal indeed.
Yeah, I get sliced up the front and the back. Like I was basically walking like a very weird tank top.
That's not actually something I've never considered in this, that every battle your clothes are getting fucked.
Yeah.
Going into villages in absolute tatters every time. Never once have I replaced an item of clothing.
Can you imagine me just walking in and being like, yeah, I'm writing a book. Forget all this blood and the fact that I'm just bare chested.
imagine
You
after
go
every
with
fight with a dragon.
trousers and my trousers and underwear are completely ripped to shreds. You can see most of my arsehole. But can I please buy some crackers?
I don't want
Every fight
trousers
with
and that. Just the crackles.
every fight with a dragon, you're going in naked.
Naked, burned,
And
no
afraid.
hair because it's singed to fuck.
Going like 100% Daenerys.
As you're finishing your shopping trip, you notice Hylian. He's weighing up a pot lid and a shield, and he's got them in either hand. And just in an act of sheer defiance to the pot lid, he just smashes it on the ground, hands over his gold to Lion Shield Costa, and walks straight out of the shop, and without saying a word. What do you want to do?
So I just I turned to
Comments are
the
offensive where he comes from.
I turned to the tall, like, is it tall woman, wasn't it? that was in here?
Yes.
It's like,
She was upset as well, wasn't she?
yeah. So sorry, we didn't catch your name whilst we were when we were returning your supplies.
Linen Greywind.
Linen.
Pleased, I'm sure.
Her name is Linen.
The kind of name my parents gave
Coming
me.
from Thighbrush.
Yes. Arno.
You shut up, Nickett.
Whatever.
You giggled, I heard you.
You got me.
How are things in the village at the moment? Are things all calm, quiet? Anything exciting happening?
Calm.
Obviously, you've just had your stuff stolen and we've returned it, but I mean,
Yes,
is that
I
an
mean,
oddity for this type of place?
The Tribor goblins are they're obviously an issue, but they rarely venture into town. No, the town's got a much worse problem with the red brands.
What is the problem?
Oh, it's these red brand ruffians.
Sorry, I'm just picturing you just right up in our face.
What seems to be the problem, lady?
Oh, okay. And what kind of problems are they giving you?
Oh, well, commerce in town is way down from what it should be. They steal, they cheat, they damage property.
So what you're basically asking us to do, these us three because one of our parties left, strangers to do, is take the head of the ruffians and put it on a spike in the middle of the town. Okay, I suppose, yeah.
I look at my piece of parchment like, is that what she asked?
Nickett, that's what you heard, wasn't it?
And round about it.
She looks
Where are
confused
these-
but intrigued.
Where are these red brands hiding?
Well, I don't know where they're hiding, but I know they frequent the sleeping giant tap house.
Is that close by?
Yes, quite close by.
It's done.
Oh, okay, Arno. Nickett and I are desperate, intrigued to go and question these red brands, but I don't want to speak for you. I mean, I know you've had quite the day. Do you fancy going and having a wee word with them? Arno, that was the question to you.
You said that you and Arno were happy to go, and you're asking.
Oh, I meant I said Nickett. I'm sure that's no. Look, it's been a long day. Okay.
Sorry. Well, I think we'll get this wagon of stuff for like Bartons.
Of course, we need to give that first.
If you give it back first, and then
You want to cut the head off the red brand leader. Cool, that's fine.
after maybe getting a bit of armour, like I'm literally in a shirt
Nah.
that I just bought.
Okay, well you can see what's. All right. So sorry, Lillian
It's
Githard or whatever your name
Linen.
is.
It's Linen.
Lillian. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next shop because Arno here doesn't like your prices.
That's not what I said.
Arno
but
hates
if there's
you,
if
the
there's
lion
any
rampant.
discounts-
I challenge you to find better prices than here. No, in fact, I
well,
challenge you
yes.
to find better quality.
Is there anything more from value that I can see, like where they're talking to?
Roll me a wee perception.
You need to wait till we get 300 more channel points and then ask that question.
Who?
Is the roll coming through?
The roll has. Oh yeah, it's coming through.
But Nickett's asking was there anything interesting. It costs me.
Oh right.
I need
Okay.
300 more points to be able to afford a magical item.
I thought somebody had asked in the chat and I couldn't see it.
Right, that roll's not came through yet.
Yeah,
My laptop was just to say it wants to freeze up.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. You sound beautiful, but
Well, whilst we're waiting for that roll, I try and persuade her to see if we can get any
There we go.
better prices by holding up my travel guide and be like, obviously, if
I
you
can
can
write
give us
out.
some better prices, we can, like,
Four.
like we can give you a highly recommendation in the book.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage. Because the
I've
review
got a four,
has
actually.
intrigued her.
Yeah, I've got quite a really high persuasion. Do you want me to like double up on that?
That's a fucking
Oh!
20. Oh!
You have everything in the
Nicket,
shop
Do
for
you,
free.
do you want the second roll?
no.
Oh, you're okay.
Nicket, you don't really see anything of value. Any gold you've handed over, she's immediately like tucked away, but you haven't quite seen where she's tucked it away. The room that you were in, the back room with her stock, you are no longer in there. You're back through to the front. Arno, as you hold up your book, she looks inquisitive at first, and then as you make your case about giving her a write-up in your book, her face changes to a dry
When I'm
smile.
holding up the book, I put my hand out and say, I don't know if you know the name of my family, the Silverzungs. You may have heard of them.
Oh, I think are they performers?
They are indeed only the finest performers in all the land.
Oh, I think I caught one of their shows in Neverwinter.
Yep. You're lucky to get a ticket. They're generally sold out like that.
You're their son.
Can you not tell?
Well, you're writing a book. I thought you would have been a performer like them. Did they not have other children who went into the arts?
Yes,
Is this art for a
yes, they did. My sisters are well accomplished singers and performers as well.
Oh,
Nick, I've got no idea what's happening, so we'll just
My-
keep an eye out.
were you just not blessed?
My talents lie elsewhere. And I'm starting to think the review of this establishment may not be as good as you think.
Oh,
Uh,
right. Well, for your family, I can offer. I'll give you 25% off.
25%.
Now I'll give you
What-
in these times.
What about the special items in the back? Do we get 25% off them too?
What kind of special items is it you're looking for?
We know you've got special items, Lillian.
If it's magic you're looking for, this isn't the place.
I never said magic, did I? Just said special.
I assure you, I've shown you all my wares. Maybe Nesmops might be of more interest to you.
I thought she sold out on us.
What I'm going to do, Andy, sorry, I'm just going to have a quick look through this. We can continue elsewhere.
Yeah, okay,
If you
aye.
want. I'll have a look through the book and just calculate what 25% off is.
That's fine. Yeah, calculating percentages in these times is quite difficult, but we'll try our fucking best. Anyway, Thighbrush, Nicket, where would you like to head?
I'd quite like to head to that Balthazar's Bazaar or whatever the fuck it's called.
I'm assuming Barthen.
That's the one.
Oh, okay. You just head all through the town, looking down each little road and street, see if you can spot Hylian, but he's nowhere to be seen. And eventually you make your way to Barthen's Provisions.
With the wagon.
Yeah, I'd assume you took the wagon.
Yeah, we did. We took the wagon.
As you enter Barthen's Provisions, you see a middle-aged man with shaggy brown hair and a shaggy straggly beard that he's constantly just like, adjusting, almost like it's a nervous tick.
Hi there. We've
Oh,
got some
oh.
supplies, but can I just say, I really like how shaggy your hair and beard is. Especially the beard, that's extra especially shaggy and straggly.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's the first time anyone's ever commented on my hair and my beard.
Well, that's a shame because it's fucking delightful.
You're delightful.
Thanks. So we've got this big wagon full of your provisions. Did you lose some recently?
Oh,
It's like, oh, they're
But the-
from a Gundir? Gundrum?
That's the one.
Gundren.
Gundren, yeah.
Yeah, we were expecting that a few days ago. What happened?
A lot
Let
of...
me tell you, Sweetbeard, we get held up by goblins.
He blushes at you saying Sweetbeard.
Are you
I can
still
smell
wearing
that
the
he's
mask when
blushed.
you lose?
Sorry?
Are you still wearing the goblin skin mask?
No, I think that rotted off.
Right, cool.
There's still specks of it on your face.
To be fair, I've got a thing in all these. I get let away with murder in these places.
You do.
So I could be wearing a rotten zombie goblin corpse mask and they would just have to deal
Deal
with
with that and I.
The only thing that he's every now and then, every time you're talking, anytime like you like kind of make a grand gesture, you waft some of the scent of this rotten goblin face
What
towards.
are you doing?
Sorry.
Ewan, just leave your mic. Don't touch a
Touching it, you'll
thing.
go blind.
So, we were told by Gangnam that
Dungeon.
we would. That's the one. We were going to get a reward for this delivery. It was a payment, like a delivery fee.
Oh,
Is it yourself that gives us the delivery fee?
well, I hadn't really worked out payment, but I can give you an item from my store for free as payment.
What have you got?
Let's have a gander.
Just various provisions, adventuring gear, things like that.
Any weapons or armor?
Weapons or armor? Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have any weapons or armor. That would be Lion Shield Costals. You'd have to go for that. Have you been there yet?
We've had the pleasure, yeah. Do you have any potions, perchance?
No. If you needed potions, I think Nesmont would be your
Lion Shield
best
Costa
bet.
had potions. I'm just wondering why you're in business if they have everything you have.
I'd like to arm wrestle for the deeds to your shop.
Roll me a fucking persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh, you've got to allow this.
Yes.
Wait.
That is a 25.
Is that nat 20?
No, it's a 19.
Yeah, I might have just fucked up.
Really? You don't say. You didn't even make it a disadvantage or nothing. You just went fully. Yeah, go for
We've
it.
got a shop now.
We now own this shop.
You haven't
However-
You haven't arm wrestled him.
This is
Okay.
when he brings out his right arm and it's like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger's arm.
Okay. What did I do?
Well, let me just give me 1 second, and I'll go get a table for us, and then we'll arm wrestle.
See while you're waiting, I just want to tell you that no matter what happens, your hair and beard look incredible. I don't know if it's the light that hits it and it's glistening, it's beautiful.
Thank you very
and I
much.
assume you would still be in a job. Because
Yeah,
you
don't worry.
can't-
If we get, we'll still, you can still have the job. It's just we own the place. Just if we win. That's
Oh. Okay. I mean, why not live a little? Am I right?
yeah.
So, I'll go and get a table, and
Okay, that's fine.
he hurries through the back.
See while he hurries through, can we have a look at what we're actually in for here?
What do you mean? Like, what are you looking for?
Just have a look if there's any kind of hidden drawers, any like I don't know, a bookshelf with a kind of secret book that you can.
Looking for
anything like
gold
that shit.
and the valuables.
What's everybody's investigation like?
I'm
Plus
actually
four.
think pretty good.
I'll
Oh
get
no,
four.
I've got +2. You can do that.
If I give Nick an advantage, Andy, is that alright?
Yeah, if you want to try and help him, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll help Nick it. Well, before we head off, I tapped Stybrush on the shoulder and was like, I believe in you, you can win this, and I give him bardic inspiration.
Oh yes, mate, fucking yes! Sing me a song!
And I can do that 3 more times if we're losing this.
Okay. So, who's rolling an investigation?
Nick. You can roll it twice, you get
Second.
advantage.
Cool.
Connor just. Holy fuck! Stybrush just get given inspiration.
Okay, that's a 14 first roll.
Oh my goodness,
That's the
yes!
one I get to roll that. Yeah,
Kind of
this
what
is
about the
14
shop owners? I'm
Um,
not doing anything else. I'm settling
so
down in
you-
this town.
you find behind like the main counter of the shop, you find a small purse, which contains 25 gold pieces.
Don't
Well,
take
he's-
it just yet. Just like
I'm
we
going to
know that
get
it's there.
acknowledged out later.
I mean, it's basically your fucking money right now, isn't it? As you just put the gold back and you kind of hang around near that counter. Barton comes through carrying a table, and he sits it down, and he goes back through, brings out 2 chairs, sits them down, and he goes, "Who's going to be the judge?" And
I can be the judge. I'm pretty impartial, I think.
oh,
I
are you?
chuckle Guybrushly.
I try and persuade him. It's like,
Go.
think about the book. Like, I'm quite interested. And like, I think it's good. Whoever wins, I think it'd be an interesting.
Oh,
story.
that's fair. So then he sits down, and he invites
Oh,
Guybrush
that's
to.
not one.
Oh no.
I don't think you were actually gonna roll for it.
Oh,
He,
you're not
he,
getting it
invite,
wrong.
he invites Guybrush down. And he says, "I think we're both men of honor. I don't think we need a don't need a judge."
I'm definitely a man, yes.
Okay.
So,
And I've heard of honor.
my name is not on it. Right, okay.
Strength check. Just give me 2 strength rolls because you.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh! I'm not fucking doing it again. I'm not doing my advantage. That is it. I own a shop. Give me the fucking deeds.
He's gonna do a strength check. So
Oh, yes.
as you just slam his hand into the table with like enough force to crack the table underneath, he just grabs his hand and he just stands up rapidly, throwing his chair to the back of the room, and he takes off a small gold ring and just throws it at the ground and goes, "Fuck that gnome!"
Oh.
Wait,
what?
I pick up the ring.
As you pick up the ring, you notice it's got inside, like what you can work out is arcane symbols.
I'll cast identify.
Okay. So this is a ring of strength.
Oh, well. Arno. I would normally say I've just defeated this man in an arm wrestle. So technically that strength ring should be mine. However, I would like to see how strong everyone else in the group feels, and maybe the weakest maybe takes that ring.
So
At this point, Barthen's
what
just
does the ring
picked,
actually
Arm
do?
wrestle?
it grants advantage on strength checks.
Did he roll twice?
Yep. I rolled a
What?
14 and then I rolled a 6.
Oh.
Look, all I'm going to say is just be nice or you can get out of my shop.
But you...
We don't tolerate that kind of behaviour.
I still
here,
get to keep...
okay?
I still get to keep my job, right?
Oh yeah, we'll work out everything in a wee second.
Yeah. First
Okay.
rule of your new job is don't accept arm wrestles for ownership of the shop.
I just wanted a little bit of adventure.
And they really say best out of 3 next time. Like, my God.
What we're gonna need here
Oh, I hadn't
is
thought of
a
that.
list of your inventory of everything. We're not gonna rinse the place. You can still work in the shop, but we don't pay for anything here. Every time we want to come back, we can take anything in the inventory because it's my fucking shop, okay?
And build
Deal.
build a bookshelf for any of my books that we want to sell.
Exactly. Arno's books is getting sold in there. Nicket's music as well. I haven't said it, he's quite the lootist.
Nick kept that secret.
He doesn't know himself. I'm telling you on his behalf. Right. Okay. What's in your inventory? I would like a list.
They hand you an inventory, and it's everything you can find in adventuring gear on the player's handbook. There's no weapons or
That's a lie.
armor. What's a
He
lie?
just asked about health potions and he said he had none.
That's not an adventuring gear.
Yes, it is.
You're a fucking liar. You're a goddamn snake in the grass. That's what you are.
Is that player's handbook down there? Thank you.
What page is it? 145 or something?
Potion of healing.
Right, mine is a potion of healing. It's not there. Everything else on that, he's
Oil
got.
flasks.
Yes.
Oh my
How many oil
goodness.
flasks is there?
I take-
7.
Paper as I can
Can I
carry.
take as many as I can carry of the oil flasks?
Sure, you can probably carry 4. I don't know. How many oil flasks can a halfling carry?
Well, how big are the oil flasks?
Thank you.
They're 1 pound. That's how much they weigh.
Are we doing encumbrance?
No. But yeah, 4. We'll say 4.
Yeah, like otherwise, if you didn't do encumbrance, you'd just take them all.
I can't believe I just gave them a shop.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? I kind of fill my like side satchel with paper and ink, so that way like I don't run out, and some of it get covered in blood.
Okay, yep.
Sorry, so you said this is just the adventuring gear minus
Minus
potions?
health potions.
Okay.
Andy, just like cut out a game. So from Lion Shield Costa, I buy a longsword, studded leather, and a shield, and I give her my bag of gold.
Okay. That's fine. You
I'd
can
quite
add
like
it all.
to take a torch, a couple of holy symbols like an amulet, maybe. Maybe I'll fucking persuade somebody that means something it doesn't later on.
Okay.
A climber's kit.
Right.
Can I take a climber's kit?
Who took a crossbow?
There's
Was
only
that-
Yeah,
that
you
was
bought
in the
from
last shop.
Lion Shield.
There's only 1 climber's kit.
Okay. Do you need want anything for like arcane focus? See how you, Arno, you
Yeah.
were able to tell me what the gem was. Is that something you could like benefit from like arcane focus from?
I don't
Really?
actually know, to be fair. It's weird. Like sometimes I can do, sometimes I can't. Like it's. I'll take one for the sake
Okay.
of it, just in case.
So I'm gonna
3?
I'm gonna take a lantern, a hooded lantern,
Okay.
and an amulet, and then the climbing kit.
Cool. Can I just say that was very controlled of all of you?
Yeah.
You had access to everything on this, and
I haven't got. I can't see what's actually on the list.
you stuck to your character, Kenny.
Yeah.
So you know what? You can get inspiration because you just took paper and ink. That's to your character. Guybrush, you can get inspiration as well because you wrestled a guy to.
He already has it.
I already have it.
He used it, did he not?
No.
I'm not
Stock
rolling
it.
that
Stock it.
second.
You
Oh,
get an
okay.
extra one. You'll get 2 inspirations.
No,
now.
no. You can only have 1
You can only have
inspiration.
one at a time, I'm sure.
That's because the DM's not generally silly enough to give you twice.
No, because I'm lucky enough sometimes to do
I'll
stupid
thank you
shit
to
like
shut the fuck up.
that. Right,
Can I
climbing
also
kit.
take the little gold pouch
Oh.
from the till? Put that gold purse
Climber's
about.
kit.
Yeah, you can take that. You don't need to roll a sleight of hand in it, and he just sees you going behind the till, picking up the gold pouch, and he just goes, okay.
Oh, we're gonna get that anyway. Don't we?
How many gold coins were in? Was it 25?
25, yeah.
Right. Okay. See, just before we go, you beautifully bearded man, do you know
I've
anything
thrown
about
10
the...
they call to Guybrush.
You've thrown me what?
10 gold pieces.
What a
Maybe
fucking
coin
guy.
toss.
Look at... I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to stop that.
So, did I see this?
Did they try and hide it?
Yeah, I'll pass him 5.
There's like, are we stealing now from our own shop?
No, we're just redistributing the wealth.
Barthen's just looking defeated, standing behind the counter with not really knowing what's going on in his life that's led to this point, and just retracing the last 10 minutes, just going, how did I do it?
Can I... Okay, Barthen, do you know anything about the red brands, where they kind of congregate? Anything about them? Have you been getting any problems with them?
I know everyone's getting problems with them except the miners exchange. They've not had any issues, but I know they frequent the Sleeping Giant Tap House. I don't know. I was about to suggest you go and ask them, but they won't talk to you.
They'll talk to us, son, don't you worry. See, just as before I leave, even if nobody else wants to leave, I'm going to pull down an imaginary set of glasses and say, adventuring isn't for everybody, son, and leave. Leaving Arno and Nickett still to like deal with this guy who's just had a one-liner shot at him.
I just kind of shrug my shoulders and walk out after Guybrush.
Andy, this studded leather armor's gained me disadvantage and shit when it shouldn't.
Oh, did we not work out that?
Keep fucking tattling, Andy.
No, like this is an issue because that's still light armor and I'm getting fucked by it.
Is it light armor?
Disadvantage.
Yeah, that's light armor and I'm getting fucked by it.
We'll just take your first roll whenever you.
Okay. Just so that MD looks, if MD
Yeah.
looks at my character sheet through the Twitch thingy, like I shouldn't have disadvantage because it is light armor.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just take your first roll. So Arno, you're standing in this store with this broken man. Guybrush has just left, shooting a one-liner. Nickett's just shrugged his shoulders, walked out after him. This guy's just rethinking everything.
I just like, is there anything extra I should put in my book?
What's your book about?
I'm doing a travel guide of the.
Oh, I can tell you one thing. That
Yeah?
fucking that gnome's place. Don't be mentioning that. Lost me
Well,
my fucking shop.
You would. I think you need to give me a bit more detail.
Nesmop!
Nesmop.
Magical items. What a
Wait a minute,
crock
actually.
of shit.
What happened with that ring?
You left. You don't know. You finger gunned and left.
Right.
Is that Nesmop with a Z or an S?
I don't care.
All right. You know, I just wanted to spell correctly, but okay. But,
I'm going to tell Nickett when we're outside quickly that our next plan is to split up and convince all the shops in the town to become part of our shop owners guild and all the money trickles up the way.
we're making a pyramid scheme in Phandalin. Like, Phandalin.
Yep.
I shake his hand, thank him for his time, and leave the shop.
Okay.